Well, good morning or good afternoon depending on when you're watching this short video. This is something of an experiment that I want to do for my Lacemaking Pilgrim page on Facebook. I hope that you're all feeling well. I've recently dislocated my shoulder, so I'm just recovering from that, so that's hampering me a bit at the moment, although I have started to do some crochet again. So, Lacemaking Pilgrim is my title, and Lacemaking and Prayer is the name of this Facebook page. Since I started to learn how to crochet about 3 years ago, I've really wanted to extend my own definition of lacemaking to its broadest definition, which is lace being a fabric made of thread and the spaces between. So if we take that as our definition, then it very much includes crochet. So the most recent retreat that I led at Scargill, we had some crocheters with us as well as some lace makers. And just lately, since completing a lace project in March, I've actually been doing crochet during lockdown. Anyway, enough about that for the time being. I've been thinking about how I might continue my lace ministry in what's being called the new normal. Life is very uncertain at the moment, isn't it? And I did have a provisional booking, which is still there in the diary, and it's still provisional, for leading a quiet day for lace makers and crocheters at Ely, and that's towards the end of September. We don't know whether that will be able to go ahead at this point. So one of the things that I've been considering is the possibility of leading a quiet day for lace makers and crocheters on Zoom. We've been using Zoom quite a lot in our church, and maybe some of you have as well. So that's something that I'm considering doing, perhaps late September or early October. Another aspect of what I call my lace ministry is the speaking engagements that I do. And again, if perhaps I've been booked for a speaking engagement in maybe a church hall or a venue like that, where perhaps we won't be able to meet there in the near future, again, another possibility that I'm considering is perhaps being able to use Zoom or to make a video and to use just some of my illustrations from my lace pilgrimage talks, but to make it a bit more interactive, because one thing that I think a lot of us find is that looking at a screen for a long period of time is harder work than actually having someone there in person. So that's another aspect. And then also I do belong to some lace groups, and so I've already made an offer to one of them to perhaps lead a Zoom coffee and chat, show and tell, whatever you want to call it, for members of those lace groups. So that's something else that is perhaps on the horizon. Anyway, it would be lovely to hear your first responses to this little film, and so please do either just use Facebook or private message me. Send me your email if you would like to be kept in touch with some details about what I'm hoping to do in the next few months. So for now, keep well and keep lace making or keep crocheting, keep enjoying your craft and using it perhaps as a way into prayer or simply as a way to relax and to wind down in these uncertain times. Thank you. Bye-bye.